What's up, YouTube? Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been really busy with work and other stuff lately. Haven't really been also playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As much up until recently. I've been more focusing on Vanguard. Kind of getting pissed off though because I ordered some cards online to finish my Vanguard deck and about 2 months ago, and they haven't come in, nor has the guy responded to my PMs, but yeah, so that's a long story. I'm just waiting for set 10 to come out in Vanguard, then I'll be happy. But this is my current main Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. This is Slushy Lanterns or Slushy OTK, whatever you want to call it. Card's amazing. The reason I built the deck is because I was able to pick up 3 super rare Slushies. Looks very pretty, if you can see that. So cute. Kawaii. But Slushy's really good. And before you say I need a Big Eye and Draco Sack, I'm not that rich, nor do I want to have to bother picking them up in trades, because people over the frick value them. And the deck doesn't technically need them. Yes, they would help a lot, but again, I'm poor, and I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend $200+ on a piece of cardboard, no thanks. So this is my Slushy Lantern deck. If you don't know what Slushy does, he's a level 2 water aqua monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can send another copy of himself from your hand or deck to graveyard. Actually, I think it's just deck to graveyard. Yeah, from your deck to graveyard. When there are three Slushies either in your graveyard or in your remove from play, aka banish zone, you can remove from play this card from your grave to special summon a level 5 or higher Sea Serpent monster from your graveyard, which is really handy. So that's Slushy. Slushy's amazing. For the Atlantean part of the deck, I'm running 3 Poseidra, the Atlantean Dragon. Card's really good. It's your boss monster like Megalo is in Mermel's. Level 7 water, 28 attack, 16 defense. Yes, he can be normal summoned, yeah, because he can be special summoned with Reborn, Call the Haunted, etc. But the good thing, and with Slushy, that's one of your main targets. It's really your only target, but not really only target, but whatever, besides the point. His effect is actually really decent against certain decks. Not really good against E-Drags or spell books because they don't really run a lot of back row. But you contribute 3 face-up level 3 or lower water monsters to summon this card from your hand. That is an effect, so if you tribute it like Atlantean Marksman, Pikesman, etc., they will get their effects. So that's really helpful. And if you do return return all spell and trap cards your opponent controls, both all spell and trap cards on the field rather, to the owner's hands, and then your opponent's monsters loses 300 attack for each spell and trap return that way. So really good card overall. For the next card, one of these guys, it's think of it like the baby dragon of the Poseidra. That's really all you need to know. Its effect is tribute this card and one other Sea Serpent monster on the field, but summon the big guy from your deck. It's essentially a baby dragon for this Sea Serpent. So you can go normal summon Pikesman, summon this, tribute Pikesman's effect, pop a card, and then summon the big guy. For the other part of the Atlantean deck, 3 Dragoons, searches about 70% of your deck, really good, and helps you OTK, because it allows you to attack directly with level 3 lowers. 3 Marksman, card's kind of a pain in the ass to find. I actually ended up buying a structure deck just to get one of these and one the Poseidra because nobody had them. Although the structure deck does have a lot of good reprints like Torrential and Dark Hole, etc., etc. Does damage, summon a Atlantean from your deck, besides him. 2 Pikesmen, picked up supers, really only because I couldn't find commons and I didn't want to have to pick up a second structure deck just for 1 card. Extra normal summon, pop a face-up card. Oh yeah, and Marksman pops a face-down card. 3 Diva. This is where it's debatable. People can run 2 and throw in a something else if you want. but I like 3 because it's really, really good. For the other engine of getting effects off with the Atlanteans, because Poseidra and the baby Poseidra is not that good to get effects off, they're better beat sticks. So I run the Mermill engine instead of like the Undyne engine and Mermills, you run the Mermill engine Atlanteans. Pike, when it's normal special, pitch a water from your hand, add a level 3 water from your deck to hand, really good. And then to go along with the second part of the Mermill engine, 3 Lind, it's a giant rat essentially. What actually makes the deck really consistent, 2 titles. I was testing 3 online. It was a 41 card deck originally. You can cut 1 diva for a 3rd title if you want. But 2 title ended up being more consistent, and you really don't need the 3rd. You don't even really summon it that often with his effect. You just use it to pitch cards from deck to grave and to get his effect, because it's a water monster pitching a water card. I don't have a 3rd one, but even if I had a 3rd one, I would not actually run it. And to round off the monsters, 1 Moon Glacia. This card is still really good, especially since A-Dragon spellbooks keep adding cards to their hand. Opponents are always going to have cards in hand, so yeah. Probably my favorite card in the deck besides Slushy, 2 Call the Atlanteans. It's a quick play, so you can activate it during your opponent's turn. That's the preferable time you want to activate this card. When this card is activated, you cannot special summon other cards other than the card you special summon by this card this turn. It doesn't matter if you activate during your opponent's. Its effect is you can special summon 3 level 3 or lower sea serpent monsters from your grave. Really handy to summon Poseidra or just go Synchro Hit crazy or Exceed crazy. Probably the one card I hate in any water deck, 2 Salvage. Cards are really annoying. You can ask my friend WBA why I hate this card. All I gotta say is Gishkis. But yeah. Pot of Avarice. You go through your deck really fast. Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, the Unholy Trio, what are you gonna do? 3 MST. You gotta run it because it is sort of an OTK based deck, so for the rogue decks that run traps. And then 2 Spheres for some of your Linds and Pikes. For the extra deck, I'm missing 2 cards, but I have an idea of what I want to run. 1 Mermill, this guy, whatever it's called, Biscayos. It's a walking skill drain, really good, shuts down your opponent if you go into that first turn. Bahamut Shark, summon your 28 defense chick. Pablovative, flip stuff face up. Blackhorn, still really good this format in my opinion. Maestroke. Blackhorn can be turned into a Draco Sack or a Big Eye if you have them. I just don't have them. Like I said, I don't want to spend money on them. So Maestroke, Cowboy, Gunman, Cowboy, whatever you want to call it, just there for game. Abyss Dweller, I don't actually have one. I had one, I just don't know what the heck happened to it. Leviathan and Mermill Abyss Trite. Dagusto Phoenix and Gachi Gachi. Really good. Scrap Dragon, Gungnir. Don't have Gungnir. This thing, you can cut the Gishilodon for a Draco Sack. Again, if you have it, that's just, they're kind of expensive. So, that's the deck, guys. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Yep. I hope this is a good change of pace since I guess you're tired of seeing Spellbook, and if you're tired of seeing Spellbook and E-Drag deck profiles like I am, some more fun creative deck you can play with online, and peace.